Now this one right here is only for the big back. So if your back is not big, go ahead and scroll on past because this video ain't for you. Now you know what happened this morning. I woke up and I wanted me a big back breakfast. So that's exactly what I did. I got up and made me a big back breakfast. And I'm going to show y'all exactly how I did it. So first thing I did was got me a bowl, put me a little bit of heavy cream in there. In addition to my heavy cream, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 eggs. And for those of you who know what we making, you already know. But for those who don't, just stick along. We're going to get to it. After that, it was time to go ahead and get some of that McCormick's apple pie seasoning. And yes, if you don't know, McCormick has an apple pie seasoning, and we're going to go ahead and add it in there with our heavy cream and our eggs. Now we're going to go ahead and mix everything together. Make sure you mix everything real good. You want everything to be incorporated. You want your heavy cream, your eggs, and your apple pie seasoning to all be mixed in together real good. So it might take you a little bit of arm work, but make sure you get all those ingredients mixed together. Now while I'm working on my French toast mix, I also have me some bacon in the oven. And yes, I said the oven, and yes, it's turkey bacon, and yes, it's going to turn out fine. Now while my bacon is cooking, it's time to go ahead and start making our French toast. And I got this Pepperidge Farm Swirl Pumpkin Spice Limited Edition bread. And because I wanted to try it, and I honestly didn't have a meal in mind of what I was going to do, I just decided today was going to be the day, and we're going to try it out and see if it do what it needs to do. Now I went on ahead and took that out of the packaging, open up the packaging, and they got this thing locked and sealed, y'all. Okay, took me a little minute to get up in there, but finally we got it open, and we're gonna go ahead and start working on our French toast. First thing you're gonna do is get you a nice hot pan, put you a little bit of butter in it, and let that heat up. Now while my butter in my pan is getting hot, I'm gonna go ahead and get my bread, and I'm gonna dip it inside that mixture. Now because this bread is not as thick as some of the other breads I've used to make French toast with, I'm not going to go ahead and let it sit there. I'm just gonna go ahead, dip it, make sure it soaks in a little bit of that custard, and then we're going to go ahead and drop it in a pan, a little bit of butter, and then we're going to let it get nice and crispy on both sides. Once our French toast is done, it's time to go ahead and make our little big back sandwiches. So I went on ahead and got me a plate because I'm fancy like that, and we're going to go ahead and put that bread down. Now I made the mistake of not making 1 sandwich but 2, because when I tell you I was struggling to finish this, I definitely was. Went on ahead and got my turkey bacon out the oven. I told y'all it was going to be fine. Look at it. It's good. It's perfect. Just what they would need to do. After I got my turkey bacon on there, I did go ahead and scramble me up some cheesy eggs, because what's a big back sandwich without some cheesy eggs? So I went on ahead and got my eggs with cheese, and we're going to put it right on top of our bacon. And make sure you add you some extra cheese, because a little extra cheese ain't never hurt nobody. Went on ahead and put those eggs on top of there. Once I got my eggs on top of my bacon, it was time to go ahead and make sure I got the tops of those French toast sandwiches, and we're gonna put the top right on top of there. And when I'm telling you, this gonna take your bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich up to a new level. It definitely is. If you have never had a bacon, egg, and cheese like this before, I highly recommend you try it. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. It was time for me to go ahead and let y'all get the first bite. But when y'all was getting y'all first bite, I noticed something was missing. We had to make this a little bit more fancy. You wasn't done here. Went on ahead, cut mine in half, and drizzled me a little bit of syrup on top. And baby, when I said this big back sandwich was so good, highly recommend. If you are feeling like me and you are in a big back mood, go ahead and make this sandwich and comment down below and let your girl know what you thought of it.